guys, welcome back to Go by Sana. So today I have a full face of makeup using the Practk brushes by Sigma Beauty. They sent me a PR package. If you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you must have seen this little package already. But I'm gonna be putting it to work today. As you guys know, I'm a big Sigma Beauty brushes fan. Like those were the first brushes that I've ever purchased. So I'm pretty excited and I cannot wait to show you how they perform. So stay tuned with me. Some of the brushes are very similar to the brushes that I own from Sigma. Like this one, the F79 has to be one of my favorite brushes for concealer. And this brush looks very similar to this, and trust me, this brush set costs about $25 and this brush itself is $25. So you're just getting all of these brushes for the price of this one brush, and you will get that same brush as well. So I can really not tell any difference, you know. Oh my god, I cannot. I'm so excited. If this is going to be the quality of the brushes they're making, then I am pretty darn excited. So yeah, this is like an exact same dupe of F79, the concealer blend kabuki brush. Really like this kind of brush, and I have one from Sigma. See, this is the one by Sigma and it looks really similar. This one is a little broader. I think I have this size as well from Sigma, but I'm not sure. But this is the E57 brush. It is a firm shader and this looks and feels exactly the same. So I love this brush. It's big, fluffy. I can do my blush, I can do my contouring, I can do so much more with this. And then I have this liner brush, which I don't think I use it for my liner. I am more of like a felt tip liner of a person. I mean, I do like the cake liners, but I'm not sure. I think I will be putting it to work right now in front of you guys, and I'm gonna use it to make fill in my eyebrows. I'm gonna use the Anastasia pomade. This is how I calm down my eyebrows, and I'm gonna take a small amount on this liner brush. I'm gonna see if it. See, I like it better like this. I actually really like it better like this. Major difference. I think I'm gonna be using this brush to fill in my eyebrows, because even though it's very thin, but it's not thin enough for a liner for me. I mean, I can still do it. I'll try. You know, it doesn't harm trying. Okay, eyebrows takes forever, so I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna finish up my eyebrows and I'll be right back. I think this one looks more of E38 kind of a brush. A little wider, maybe. Not as dense. I'll be using this sultry palette. Maybe I'll just take this shade right here, the twig shade. This one isn't bad actually. It's really nice. I'm just trying to go fast. I'm gonna take the shade Bloom on the same brush, since I do not have a lot of options. Now we'll add it to my transition area just to give it that dimension by adding another color. And I use the shader brush, the firm shader brush. I think it's just called shade brush. It doesn't really have a number. I'm gonna take the shade Dystopian and I'm gonna start applying it from my outer. See, it's applying really nicely. After applying this shade on my lids, I topped it with the shade Cinder from the same palette and I applied falsies. I apologize, my camera for some reason did not pick up that part. I've only used it once, but I really liked it. So I'm gonna give it a shot. My shade is, I chose a little darker shade than my skin tone, and this one is shade Almond 215. It is by Maybelline, so I'm just gonna, I like how it comes out from the tube. Okay, let's just do it on this side. It's supposed to be full coverage, but you really need to use a lot of it to make it full coverage. So I'll say it's like medium to full. Okay, so this beauty blender, the beauty sponge is a little bit stiffer than my other It's soft, but it's a little stiff, which I like because you know what? It does not soak up the foundation, which I actually like. I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush for my forehead just to see how it performs. This brush is pretty good, I like it. It feels almost, I'm not gonna say exactly the same because F79 happens to be one of my most favorite brushes, but it is very much similar. So if you don't want to spend that much money, I would go for this one, you know, take this. And remember I told you that it has a pointed tip, so it's gonna perform well under eyes, and that's true. It actually works so much better under eyes, and since I already have a little bit of foundation left on the sponge, it is mixing up with the concealer, which I don't mind because the concealer actually was way lighter than my foundation. So see, I just liked I like brightening my under eyes a little bit more. So I need like 5 more of these. Take the same brush and I'm gonna take the shade Dystopian again on the liner brush. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other eye. I'm gonna take a little bit of my baking powder. I'm not gonna use this sponge, I really want to though because it already has a lot of foundation on it. So what I am gonna do is I am gonna apply this using this same concealer brush, or the foundation brush they call it, foundation brush. I wouldn't use it for foundation, I would really use it for concealer. It's a really good dupe for the F79 Kabuki concealer brush. So I have taken the Maybelline setting powder, loose setting powder in the shade Fair, and I'm just applying it under my eyes, around my nose and eye, and of course here, a little bit there. Okay, I'm gonna use this. I'm not doing any cream contouring today, so I'm gonna be taking the you know, my good old Hoola bronzer, that is, I don't know what it is, and I'm gonna take this blush powder brush, and I'm gonna try to do my contouring with this, and we'll see how it goes. Not bad actually, you know. Brush, and I'm gonna apply my bronzer. So it's pretty good, not bad at all. Actually, I'm gonna just wipe it off on my wet paper towel. That's what I do, it's a trick. I'm gonna take my favorite blush, Milani. So I think it's better for blush. I mean, I don't mind it for contouring or, you know, using my powder bronzer, but I really like it for my blush. It's really like packing it. And nobody told me that my lash is coming out. Okay, so this completes my look. I know this is not the best makeup look that I've ever created. It is an okay look, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents about the brushes, how they perform, and I really like how they perform. I think you're paying fraction of a cost for Sigma Beauty brushes, so I think that's insane. In another video, I'll show you how to use this Practk makeup brush cleaning tool. It looks pretty cool. And I already have a Sigma brush cleaning pad, the big one. That one is like really expensive. So this one hopefully doesn't cost as much. It's like Sigma's Beauty's sister brand. So I would definitely give it a shot because it is a fraction of a price, but the quality of brushes is definitely insane. You can see the handles are pretty well made. It's like, it just looks exactly like Sigma brush. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you guys have any more questions about the brushes or anything, just DM me on my Instagram or, you know, and I'll get back with you guys. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.